Hi there, I'm Heidi, and if it's your first time here, welcome, and if you're back, hi, I'm back. It's been a while. I want you today to dust off your motor if it's been a while, and if not, I'm proud of you. And we're gonna do some very intentional, methodical balance work today. Now I'm gonna take it really slow for our friends that need a little bit more time to acclimate to working with the motor. As you may or may not know, our balance starts to diminish between the ages of 25 and 30. So it's never too early and it's never too late to work on balance. So today that's gonna be our main focus, is balancing through different body positions. I hope that you enjoy this one. Let's get it going. Okay, so today we're gonna begin laying on our backs on the motor. I'm gonna keep my resistance, actually I'm gonna take it to 6 pounds, which means I'm gonna push one button in on each side. We're just gonna do a little bit of upper body work, but you choose the resistance that you feel most comfortable with. I want you to go ahead and start seated at the end of the motor, and I want you to look down between your legs, and if you don't see any green between your legs, you're good to go. I'm gonna have you go ahead and lay on back, and that's how you know you're gonna be in the right position. I want you just to be mindful that your head is on the motor body and not on that green centerpiece, all right? Let's start in a nice, relaxed, natural position of your spine, and I want you to feel where your feet are in the space. So the more narrow your feet are in line with your sit bones, the more you're gonna have to balance. So you pick your poison here. I'm gonna take my legs just a little bit wider here. Hands, same thing. Wider they are away from the motor, the easier it's going to be to balance. The closer they are, the harder it's going to be. I want you to take a moment and just start to move the pelvis. Taking your exhale, you're gonna wheel the pelvis towards the rib cage and then release the pelvis to neutral. Let's do a few of those. Exhale, as you curl, think of the low belly activating that curl. Try not to engage your glutes too much and then release to neutral. Notice as you curl, the head and neck should have a gentle response. So that tells you you're not over clenching your upper girdle, your shoulders, your neck. Just do one more curl and then release to a general neutral position of your pelvis, so wherever that is for you. And then from here, we're gonna start to march it out, working on a little balance here. You're gonna float the right leg up to tabletop. Let's bring it back down and we'll alternate that movement. Exhale to lift and inhale to lower. Exhale to rise and inhale to lower. So you're thinking of using that breath a split moment before the leg rises to engage the abdominals, engage that powerhouse here. Do one more here on the other side. Exhale. Bring it back down. Take a pause and then go ahead and grab your straps so you have a little bit of a feedback tool here. I'm gonna take my arms straight up to the ceiling, palms facing in, and we're gonna take a little scapula glide here, just reaching your fingertips to the ceiling, feel those shoulder blades slide apart, and then exhale, we glide them back and down. So as we reach the arms away, the shoulder blades glide apart, we're protracting the shoulder blades, and then exhale, we retract to glide them down. Two more, just like that, reaching up, inhale, and exhale, bring them back. Last time, just like so. We're gonna bring them back down, hold, feel the connection of your shoulder blades to the motor, rotate your palms to face your thighs, and then can you take your arms all the way overhead to frame your face and notice where your ribs are on this space. Are they extended, right? Can you draw the ribs down? And then take your exhale and just draw the arms right down by your side. Do that again, arms come overhead, inhale. And then exhale, bring them down. We're gonna add to that now. Take the arms overhead. And as the arms come down, can you float your right leg to tabletop? So now we're putting all the pieces together. Bring the foot back down, take the arms overhead, and then alternate that movement, floating the opposite leg up in the space as the arms come down. Now take your time on this. You do not have to keep up with me. I might be moving a little faster than what is attainable for your own body, and that's okay. Take your time. We're working on coordination, balance. We're firing up your sling systems here. This is working your stability core, that strong inner unit that supports you in your balance, that supports you in your upright posture. We're gonna do a few more just like that. Using that breath, being very intentional with your movement. One more each side. Exhale and inhale. Last time here, I want you to hold at the top. Join me here. Tabletop with the legs, arms reaching long. Can you rotate your palms in? Bring the foot back to the mat and open your arms to a T position. Then from here, you're gonna draw the arms into your side body, keeping the feet still for now, and then bring them back open. So right now, we are engaging through those shoulder adductors, right? Engaging through our lats, our serratus here, and we're being mindful that the shoulders stay downward, the neck stays long. Now here's where it gets spicy. Can you float one leg up as the arms come into your side body? Now it gets a little more intense because your arms are moving in a different plane from your legs. Let's alternate that movement. Again, taking your time here. You don't have to move as quickly as I'm moving. You might have to move a little slower. We're being very methodical about this, working on coordination, working on balance here in a supine position. Let's do one more set, just like so. Warming up that upper body as well. Last one here. Hold this position like we did before. Rotate the palms down, lower the foot in the space, and then bend and extend your elbows just for triceps, just to finish that work here. Why not? Let's do 4 more, just like that. Exhale. And 3. And 2. Last one, and then take the arms all the way overhead and relax there. I'm gonna have you loose the straps here and then help yourself up to a seated position. And then from there, now that we got our stability core nice and warm, we're gonna do some standing work. Now, for you to be able to see me clearly, I'm gonna turn my motor around. You don't necessarily have to do that, but I'm going to do that here. And then I want you to stand and make sure that your straps are out of the way. For future reference, you may want a lighter resistance if you went heavier, so you can pop your buttons out, but move the straps out of the way just for safety. And we're gonna start in a nice standing position facing your motor, okay? And in this position, I want you to take just one foot onto your motor body. Notice how your foot really has to work to grip the motor. We're gonna hold that there. And all I want you to do to challenge your balance, trust yourself, you're gonna step up on the motor, tap, and come right back down. Again, you're just gonna step up, tap, and come down. Now, you might step up, tap, and come right back down. You might end up going over the other side. It's only 6 inches, it's okay. But our goal here is when you step up, don't think of stepping forward, but think of lifting up through the crown of your head. So you are looking for that balance. You're searching for that upright lift. Now, you're gonna do a couple more just like that. Again, take your time, be intentional. Don't worry about keeping up with me. Okay, this is exploration here. On your next one, I want you to step up onto the motor and hold. See if you can find your balance, okay? Just hold it there. Keep your focus forward. If you look down, I always tell my clients, you go down, okay? Find something in front of you, focus on it. Take your legs about shoulder width if that's available. hold it here. Again, if you need to keep searching for that balance, keep searching for it. Once you're there, I want you to challenge yourself to see if you can go down into your squat. Notice how your feet have to really work to keep you stable and balanced on top of the motor. Again, going down as deep as your body will let you, as much as your balance will allow you, and come back up. So here's that stability core, right? Our abdominals, our transverse abdominis, our multifidi are working together to sandwich the spine to support you in that squat. We have a couple more just like that. You might be surprising yourself right now, or maybe you're like, oh, this is easy. Well, you know what? Working on balance is never a bad thing. Yeah, let's do one more. I'm gonna have you hold it here at the bottom. If it's available, I want you to hold and pulse it out with me, just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, whoo, and make your way down. Did you do it? Let me know below if you did it, all right? I'm gonna have you stand at the back of the motor now. So now it's gonna feel a little bit different, okay? You're gonna take one foot onto the motor and hold there. We're gonna start a little different because now our foot has to work a little differently. Different feedback under the foot. And all we're gonna do is step up, tap the toe, and come back down. If you need to, arms can come out to the side. This is like your very own tightrope walk, okay? If you've ever been to the circus. Step up, tap, and bring it down. And again, step up, tap. You can use the arms if you need to. This one, in my opinion, is a lot harder than the first one we did. Now, here's the challenge. Again, take your time, do what you need to do. And on the next one, I want you to step up and hold. Can you stand on it? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. That's okay. Keep trying. Keep trying. That's the best we can do, right? If it's available, I want you to start to step it forward, one foot in front of the other. Step it forward, but don't go so far that you stand on the centerpiece. Maybe just tap it and then start to walk back. Remember, if you look down, you go down. Walk it back, and you're gonna step it down. Whoo! Let's do that again. Now take your time. We're gonna do this a couple more times. So you may not be staying with me, that's okay. Take your time. Your goal is to walk forward and walk back on your motor, noticing how your center of gravity has to shift a little bit with every step, and take it down. One more time, just like that. If you're staying with me, you're doing awesome. I'm holding on for dear life so I do not fall, but we won't go very far. That's the nice thing. And bring it down. Now let's try it on the other side, because what we do to one side, we do the other. It might feel different stepping up on the opposite foot. So same thing here. You're just gonna step up, tap the foot, and bring it down. Step up, tap, and bring it down. Couple more just like that to get your bearings. Does this side feel better or harder? You tell me. Who knows? This side feels easier for me. I was a right-sided turner in dance, so everything I did, I was balancing on my left foot. Let's keep going here. We're gonna walk the plank or walk our tightrope walk, walking forward. See how you feel on this side. It might feel so different with the different leading leg. We're gonna do that a few more times here. You're gonna be so tempted to look down to see where you're going. Use your feet, use your senses, right? Use the feedback underneath you. We're gonna do one more forward and back, right? Maybe you're moving ahead of me or maybe you're moving slower than me. That's okay, right? Remember, it's your workout, okay? It's your movement exploration, and then let's come out of it, okay? So now we're gonna take things up a notch. I'm gonna have you grab a hold of your straps. Make sure one foot is on your motor. We're gonna start at the back again. This time, we're gonna be working into the upper body while balancing on the motor, if the balance becomes too much and it's taking away from you accomplishing the upper body, you have options. Take one foot down, straddle the motor. I want to really encourage you to see if you can find that balance. Let's step it up. You can have one foot in front. You can have the feet side by side. You can switch your legs, whichever feels good for you. And I want you to bend your knees just a little bit so you feel really rooted. And then from here, we're just gonna do a little upper body again, just pressing the arms straight back and return. Exhale, press. Inhale, return. So very similar work as we did on our back, right? So we're firing those lats, the posterior deltoid, the triceps, keeping your posture here as well, right? Take 3 more. You got it. Exhale, press. 2. 1 more there. Now I want to challenge you, stay here. If you have your feet straddled, can you change your feet? If you can stay up and change your feet, awesome. If you need to step down first and come back up, that's fine too. Hold that there. We're gonna take the elbows just right by our rib cage here and take a few bicep curls. So small bicep curls. So we're keeping the elbows tight to the body as we draw the palm towards the shoulder. Why we're doing it this way is to keep the arms really proximal to the body to support your balance for now. Let's take 4 more, just like that. Last 3. Last 2, final one here, and bring it down. We're gonna step 1 foot down, then the other. Now, from here, I'm going to have you face the motor. So remember where we started with our balance. So where you're at, here's where it gets a little spicy, all right? I'm gonna have you take the strap into your inside arm. So that's the arm closest to the extension arm, okay? I'm gonna step up onto the motor. Again, you have options. You can stay here if this is enough, or I want you to really explore standing on the motor. If you did it earlier, you can do it now. We're gonna stay here, and I want you to take the hand just in front of the hip, okay? Elbow is soft here, and you're gonna take the arm on a diagonal reach and bring it down. So you're working through the anterior deltoid, and you're working through the chest as well. Diagonal reach. You're just reaching the arm across the midline so it ends up in line with the opposite shoulder. Let's do a few more just like that, because let's be honest, I'm a terrible counter. It's more of a feeling for me, like, oh, that feels like it was like 8, okay? Hey, I'm owning it. Let's do a couple more just like that. Keeping the knees soft, remember, finding that balance there for yourself. Take 1 more, just like that. Now, I'm gonna ask you to pause there. Take the strap to your outside hand. So it's the arm furthest away from that extension arm. Now that arm starts in line with the front of its prospective hip. Then from there, we're gonna take the arm out to a lateral raise and bring it back down. So the arm comes just in line with the shoulder and it returns. Notice how you can slightly see my hand because my hand is in the peripheral vision. Okay, so if I look straight ahead, I can see my hand out of the corner of my eye. You're gonna keep your elbow soft so you don't put too much stress on that poor elbow joint. All the work's coming from that medial deltoid, that middle shoulder. Take 3 more, just like that. You got it. Last 2. You have 1 more here. And then we're gonna bring it back down. Now, my clients, they usually feel their feet a lot on that one. So before we go to the other side, I wanna give your feet a tiny bit of a break from gripping. And I want you to come to the back of your motor again. From here, I want you just to start to step tap the motor. Another way to work on our balance, just that weight transition, right? This is also a really good way to implement some impact training into your work. Impact training is good for building bone density, believe it or not, okay? From that ground force reaction through your bones up the chain of the body. Now I want you to keep step tapping going forward, and then you're gonna step tap to go back. And I want you to see if you can go a little bit faster. A little bit faster. Challenge yourself, believe in yourself, you can do it. I don't care how old you are, whether you're 65, you're 75, I have my clients doing this, yes? Here we go. If it's available, I want you to see if you can add a little bit of air. So this is gonna work on your coordination. This is gonna work on that impact training, your transition from one side to the other. So we can age gracefully. Keep going. Do you feel your heart rate starting to get up? It's gentle, but it's enough, isn't it? Here we go. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 2, 1.5. I know that was mean. 1, relax. Okay. Woo, my heart rate's up. I hope yours is too. Let's go to the other side, shall we? Okay. Okay, doesn't take much at all for me. So you're gonna grab that strap that's closest to your inside leg. We're gonna step up. Again, find what works for you. We're gonna come up onto the motor, finding your balance. Again, soften your knees if you need to. Hold it here. We're gonna start with the inside arm like we did on the other side. We're gonna take a cross arm reach and bring it down. So again, working into the front of the shoulder, the chest, right? A little bit of bicep support here. Exhale and inhale. As you do that, where's your focus, right? Remember, your posture is upright as you reach the arm across the midline. Give me 3 more, just like that, keeping the body as squared off as you can. Last 2. Last 1. Now take a pause. Take the strap into the opposite hand. We're here. We go into our lateral raise. Floating that arm out to a half T position. Yes. Keeping the hand just slightly forward of the shoulder. Working through that medial deltoid. Again, your elbow is nice and soft here. Take 3 more, just like so. We got it. Last 2. 1 more here. Yes, and bring it down. So we're gonna finish with a little leg burner, okay? Now, one of the things that's really hard to train and really hard to learn is a lunge, okay? Functional movement, again, good for building bone density. We're here, we're done with the straps. I'm gonna have you straddle that motor. Legs are nice and wide, wider than shoulder width. I'm 5'2", look how wide my legs are. They're pretty wide, okay? From this position, you're gonna spiral your hips and lift your back heel up. Notice where my hips are in the space. Notice where my weight is in the space. My back heel is up. From here, I'm gonna take my hands on my hips. If you need more help with your balance, you could take your arms to a T position. You're simply gonna bend your knee and tap it to the motor and come back up. What's really cool about this variation is that the motor brings the floor to you. So you don't have to go as deep, but you're still exercising. You're still working on your lunges. You're still working on lower body strength and power, right? Let's do 3 more, just like so. Ooh, I feel my quad working. Last 2. 1 more here. We're gonna hold, spin back to center, and then we're gonna switch it. We rotate other direction. So both hips are facing front. Back heel is lifted. We bend and straighten. Bending, just tapping the knee to the motor and rising back up. Again, just building up good lower body strength and power. And you could do this video over and over again if you want, right? To build that lower body strength and work on your balance. Let's take 2 more, just like so. And last one. Come back to center and shake it out. Look at that. Look at all the variety you did today to work on balance. Very, very nice. Take a moment right where you're at. We're gonna just straddle the motor. I'm gonna keep this very osteoporosis friendly. So we've done not much flexion in this session, right? So we're gonna stay here and just breathe a little bit to finish. Take both arms overhead. Take a big inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bring it down by your side. One more time, just like that. Take it up. Big inhale. Exhale, bring it down by your side. One more time, just like that. Take it up. Hands together. I'm gonna bring my hands to my heart center, and with gratitude, I wanna thank you so much for joining me today in this Balanced Body Motor workout. I hope that you enjoyed the nice balance challenge. Comment below and let me know what you wanna see more of. I'll see you again real soon. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed that content, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified when the next video drops. And come find me on Instagram. I'm always around there. And find me on my webpage at movewithheidicoles.com. I hope to see you around.